Good afternoon, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. Today I'm going to talk about number 42 of the Catechism with respect to where we stand in the mystery of God, whether we know where we are or not, and how just to be at peace in our life with that. But then also connecting something from my own life. Basically, I had a dream of the past and how that has helped me understand, okay, I am moving forward in life, and I do know that God does exist. Because of all the pain that I went through and now all the healing that I've felt from Him, I do stand in that mystery somehow, and I can help other people. And so this is a great video to get into, so let's get this started. So here's number 42 with respect to the Catechism, on knowing God. So God transcends all creatures. We must therefore continually purify our language of everything in it that is limited, image-bound, or imperfect, if we are not to confuse our image of God, the inexpressible, the incomprehensible, the invisible, the ungraspable, with our human representations. Our human words always fall short of the mystery of God. And I think that is a good final sentence to basically conclude what that point is saying from the Catechism. Can our words describe everything that we feel, everything that we experience from the past, the present, and the anticipating of the future? Can we express what is going through our mind? And just kind of connecting that with what I went through last night. I basically had a dream of growing up at school and just remembering some of the bullies that I remember from the past. But then remembering, okay, I went through all those experiences and then I tried to defend myself. I stood up for myself in those moments and it felt great. Because then they were saying, oh, look at you, now you're being a bully. Well, I'm like, hey, I'm just doing it to defend myself. I'm doing it just out of respect for me. If you're going to come at me, then I will defend myself. And honestly, I think we all need to remember it's all right to defend ourselves. It's all right to stand up to a bully, a narcissist, someone in our past that has tried to take us down. And it's okay. And you don't have to do it abruptly. You could do it subtly. It's just what works with you. And then, okay, once you start to defend yourself, how can you find healing? How can you connect with something that's greater than you? And that's where I'll connect that with the Catechism and how I know God. And so, as it mentions, our words cannot express God perfectly. Our ideas, He is inexpressible, the ungraspable, right? All those words that I was saying, because God is just beyond our mind. And honestly, He's the one giving us the ideas in our mind. So think about it. If He's the one giving us the ideas, therefore He must have all the perfect ideas beyond our mind. And that's what Plato will say, the world of ideas, just where everything comes from. All these ideas we have, the one perfect idea will always start from the very start, which is God. But coming back to the Catechism, so if I have these ideas of, okay, I'm in pain, I want to find healing, can I talk with you now, Lord, even though I may not know you perfectly? Can I just talk with you and have a dialogue with you? And honestly, anyone can do that, Catholic, non-Catholic, believer, non-believer. And can you have a dialogue with someone that is greater than you, the Creator, the one who made all this reality, this world? And I say, yeah, you can. You can, and you can find that healing in your mind, because if you haven't even a bad day, you can have a personal dialogue with yourself and say, oh, I'm not doing too well right now. I'm in the car. I just want to take a break because someone said something at work that really made me upset. They said something that not only hurt me, but my client, someone in the office. And I'm just feeling pain right now, and I just want to have a moment to myself and just kind of have my thoughts, and that's okay. That is reflection. That is being part of your own healing. You're playing a part of your own rescue. And honestly, that rescue, another word for that could be the mystery, as it was saying in the Catechism, because how do we stand in the mystery with our Creator? And it's twofold, right? It's with two people in the same journey, right? You and the Creator. And you're in pain, so you can have that dialogue. And when the Lord or whoever, however you believe Him, wants to share something with you, you have that image, that idea, okay, I got out of that toxic situation. I stood up to the bully. Or that bully's standing up to me, I can do something right now to defend myself. Or I can walk away and just move away from the danger. And those are the thoughts coming from the Creator, trying to help you in those situations. And yes, maybe Maybe you have the idea to defend yourself. But if you are looking for an answer, sometimes someone greater than you may provide that answer. And that's what I'm trying to say. And that's how I have come to know and to find God in my life, in the mystery, because he has given me so much healing. I can't tell you how many times I like to just kind of be on my own and just have these personal reflections and just think, wow, I really came through a terrible school, or I came through a terrible job, an experience. I could have just given up and are just surrendered to what people were saying about me. But I did not fall into the negativity completely. I got out of those toxic situations. I left that toxic environment. And when I go through all those memories over and over again, it is healing. It is reflection. It's personal healing. And people say, oh, well, should you move on from the past? Yeah, I moved on from the past. But when the memories are stuck in your mind and you have those reruns, replays, a flashback, it's okay. As a counselor, social worker, sharing from me to you, it's okay to remember the flashbacks, because sometimes you can replay what happened from the past to avoid a future situation coming up, or helping somebody that's going through a similar circumstance. And that is where I consider being charitable is a good thing in this regard, because you want to avoid the damage, the pain that we all feel, the danger that someone could run into. Because why have fighting with fighting? You can have healing in this world as well. You can help people recover instead of continuing the struggle that we're all feeling. And I would say this also further, that if you feel like someone was being a bully, or they got rich in life, they just had the better life than you, and you thought, oh man, I got the short end of the stick, always remember this: someone's perfect idea or dream may fall down eventually, because they may have said something that got them to the top and built their empire off of lies. But sometimes those lies will crumble on somebody, and they will, underneath their feet, will just knock them down. And then you can stand up and say, oh, okay, I'm okay. I stood up. You kept by my side the whole time, Lord. Thank you for helping me through all that healing in the process. It's been part of this mystery. And so where do we stand in the mystery? I'll ask you, how do you see God in your life helping you through all this situation and taking care of everything in your life? And yeah, if you hear the dogs in the background, forgive that for my video to you. But how does God help you in your life right now? And how do you think you can talk to him today, even have that personal dialogue to move forward and find healing from the past? So that is from me to you on Mike the MC on a Thursday. I hope you find that healing, what you're looking for. And from me to you, you can find healing. You can find that conversation that you need to overcome situations of the past. Take care, everybody. You'll be great. Have a good one.